99% of drummers hit a wall in their playing fast because they're missing one simple thing: how to get their hands and feet to really play together. I'm going to show you the breakthrough exercise that will unlock all the coordination you'll ever need on the drums and point out the mistakes to avoid along the way. We're going to break this down step by step, and it's going to get more challenging at each level. So see if you can keep up to the end. Step 1 looks like this. You're going to take this entire checklist. I call this the 16th note rhythmic checklist. This is all possible combinations of notes and rests within any set of 4 16th notes. That's 1 ienda, 2 ienda, 3 ienda, or 4 ienda. I want you to count out loud along with me and clap each of these rhythms. We'll do each one 4 times. That's 1 measure each. The really important thing about step 1 is that we're doing this really quickly as an overview, but you need to make sure that you practice this every single rhythm as much as possible to get it completely ingrained and automatic. So do it slower than the tempo that we're going to do it together at. Anything that you stumble on over while we do it, you go back and practice just that one rhythm over and over and over again, really slow with a metronome. Here we go. Each rhythm 4 times. 1, 2, ready, go. 1 ienda, 2 ienda, 3 ienda, 4 ienda, 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 1 ienda, 2 ienda, 3 a 4 E, a 1 E, and a 2 E, and a 3 E, and the next one's tricky. 1 E, a 2 E, a 3 E, a 3 note combos. 1 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E, a 3 E and a 4 E and a 4 notes. 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E. 2 E and a. Okay, how'd you do? We did that pretty fast. I normally go through this slower, but you need to do this as slow as possible. Just read each one. Go 1 E and a, 2 E and a. It really helps to say the rhythm that you're clapping louder with your voice. So if you're clapping just the E, do 1 E and a, 2 E and say it louder, think it more strongly internally as well. And by the way, that can become a crutch, so don't only do that. But to get the rhythms at first, I really suggest you start with just this. Okay, step 2. I put all the notation into a PDF for you to download for free. I'll put that link below so you can grab it. Step 2 is we're translating these rhythms into accent pattern. The exact same rhythms, but now those rhythms have become the accents while we play every 16th note. If we were going to clap that, it would be 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and so on. However, we're going to plug in right, left for these 4 notes. So 1 E and a, right, left. And I want you to make sure every single one is as quiet as possible. There's little taps. And then make sure the accents are strong. So contrast is a really key point here. So if you're playing 1 E with the E accent, 1 E, make sure it's really quiet, really strong with the left hand on the E. So all E's and Ahs are left hand, 1s and ands, 2s and ands, right hand. Okay, so now I want you to play it along with me. We're going to play 50 BPM 16th notes, which, by the way, you should do slower. But we'll start with this. I want you to start no accents, right, left. Right, left with me. Here we go. 3, 4 E and right, left. And I want you to get that nice and quiet. Right, left. By the way, you do not need sticks for this. Just tap your hands. Okay, we're going to go in and out of different rhythms, and it helps to really get it that way at first and get comfortable. So just the first rhythm, just the 1, go. 1 E and a 2, 3, 4, 1 E and a 2, 3, back to bass line, no accents. 1, 2. Now let's just play the E of 1. That's it. Ready, go. 1 E. That's it. 3, 4, 1 E, 2, 3. One more time. 4, 1 E. It's a tricky one, right? Now let's play all the E's. Go. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E, 2 E, 3 E, 4 E. Back to bass line. 2. Now we're going to do the ands. 3, 4, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E. Back to bass line. 2. Now the Ahs, let's just do 1 or 2 of those. 1 E and like that. Here's two of them. 1 E and 2 E and back to bass line. So you can kind of like go in and out that way to get really comfortable. Here's all the ahs. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and back to bass line. Let's do those 2-note combos. 3, 4, 1 E, 2 E, 3 E, 4 E again. 1 E, 2 E, 3 E, 4 E, back to bass line. You'll notice also, it's a little tricky with my left hand because of the microphone, but I'm lifting up like this in order to get the accents. So I'm lifting up and tapping before an accent. Let's do those other 2-note combos. Here we go. No accents. 1, 2. Next one, E and 4 and go. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 left right. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and bass line. Now and 3, 4 and go. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 and 1 E and 2 E and 4 E and back to bass line. What's next? 1 and and 1, 2. I think I lost the beat. So 1, 2 and an 1 E and 2 E and 3 E 4 E 1 2 3 4 bass line. All right. 1 and all the right hands accented. Go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 bass line. 1 E and Now E's and ahs are tricky. What I want you to do for E's and ahs is I want you to make sure that you still count out loud while you do the E's and ahs. That's the most important part. So all the lefts are loud. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. You can do it. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and stop. Okay, you should be doing all 1, 2, 3 note accent combinations. Make sure, I would say, just pause the video now, go through them all, make sure you're comfortable before we move on to step 3. Step 3 of this system is the ostinato work. This can mean any ostinato. We're going to keep things simple at first and then get more complicated. So let's start simply with quarter notes. I want you to tap quarter notes with your feet. That means 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're going to play those 16th notes at the same time. So bass line first without accents. Let's go ahead and do that together. 1, 2, 3, go. All right, let's add the accents. Just for time's sake, I'm going to do 1 and 2 note combinations. Do each one as much as you have to, as slow as you have to with a metronome without moving on to the next one. But just for the sake of this video, for this lesson together, we're going to do 2 measures each, 1 and 2 note combinations. Here we go. 2, ready, go. Okay, so we're going to make this more and more complicated and more fun as we go along. So that was quarters with our feet. That's foot quarters, but then also with your feet, you have a couple other options. So we're going to do eighths, and then we're going to start to alternate our feet with both quarters and eighths. So eighths would be this. And so on. Alternating quarters would be 1 E and a 2 E and a. Or alternate the eighths, 1 E and a. In fact, eighth notes alternating your feet right and left is going to be the stepping stone to our step 4 where things get really spicy. So let's do the eighth notes alternating right and left feet together right now. Check it out. We'll do one measure each. Here we go. All right, so here's the thing about these exercises. If you are flaming during any pattern, make sure you stop, slow it down, clean it up, repeat it slow, clean before you go back up to tempo. And if it's sloppy, still at tempo, don't play it there. Do it as slow as you have to. I don't care if it's It's worth doing that, spending the time there until your brain can do that on autopilot. That's when things become magical. Now, here is where things get a lot of fun, and we're going to change our ostinato to this. Try with the singles with me. Let's do it. 1, 2, ready, go. Now, the thing about this ostinato, we're basically doing, slow. That could be a bossa nova. That sort of thing. You can speed it up and it's a samba, more or less, which is kind of the goal here. But the thing about this is you have the dun-da on the 1 or 2, and that's left-right. So you need to make sure that that's as clean as possible. You have to do it with the left no flam, with the right no flam, and really, really, really hone it. Now, I would recommend you do that as slow as you have to. You can even leave the left foot out. Figure out how to get your limbs really in line before you put the entire pattern together. Once you have that with no accents, one at a time, introduce a combination, see if you have it, take it back away, keep the flow going. And if you do trip up over one, then that's your sign to pause, work that out slowly. I'm gonna predict, if you've never done this before, then the second pattern, accenting the E with the left hand, you're gonna fall over that immediately. I know, because I did. It's where it happens. And you wanna take that and go, okay, like let's say you try it. This one's good. Now we try the E. Oh, immediately I'm thinking, put the E where, I can't keep track of it. So slow that down. It's 4 notes long. That's all it is. It's 1. And just think through it. 2, 3, 4. Take the time to slow these down and think of them as you're just getting 4-note patterns together. And it's always right, left, and kick, rest, hat, kick. The accent permutations are what changes the pattern between one set of 4, different set of 4. Make sure those are really lined up and take it one at a time and then see if you can do it with me. Here we go. We're going to do 4 measures each so that you can really have the time to settle into each one and make sure it's there for you. And we're going to bump the tempo up just a hair to, let's say, 60. Now, I'm skipping 3 and 4 note combos because we'd be here forever, but make sure you practice each and every one of these on their own and loop them. I can't stress that enough. The next steps to this, and this is the part of, now already all of this, when my teacher taught me this, it like was opening so many doors rhythmically and musically, but what really took things to the next level were 2 things. 1, we pushed the tempo up a little bit faster, something around here. And 2, my teacher said the most simple thing in the world, it's a couple of words, 1 sentence. And it opened up every possible rhythmic doorway for me. Just this one thing just opened my mind to what's possible out there. And this is all he said. Now accent every 5th note with your hands. That's all he said. And first of all, it took me a minute. I was like, what? Every 5th note? It didn't make any sense as I was trying to get my limbs together. The simple thing to think about is, again, just do hands only and count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Every 1 is on the right hand and then the left hand. Now, you can say this out loud. It really helps to use a 5-syllable word. You know, if you're talking about like Indian kanakol, they have like takadimi kind of stuff. So if you want to do 5s, you could do takadimitri, you know, like make up a 5-syllable thing like that. You can do hippopotamus. Say that out loud while you play the 5s. And then we're going to back up to previous steps and do quarter notes. Accent every 5th note. So counting out loud, you can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or you can use a word, hippopotamus, taka, Dimitri, whatever you want. Taka, Dimitri, hippopotamus, opportunities. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, so on and so forth. That's the first step, is do that with a simple ostinato so you can feel the duple pulse, the 16th note pulse. 1 E and a 2 E and a 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you have that 5 pulse that crosses over the bar line at the same time. So as this is going on 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're also having this going on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hippopotamus, hippopotamus, hip. They go back together after 5 quarter notes. So we're going to do that with the samba. Check it out. I'm going to do it fast just to show you, and then we'll actually play it together at a slower speed. All right, let's do it together. 60 BPM. See if you can keep up. 1, 2, ready, go. Don't forget, if you want to practice this on your own, I made a PDF with all the notation for you to download for free. You can go grab that below. Now, these concepts are not new. I'm pretty sure they've been around for hundreds of years. I never learned a name for it. I think some people call it the grid system, and I just decided for my book, I'm going to call it the rhythmic checklist, because it's a checklist of all possible rhythms that you should memorize, commit to heart, and master, and understand how to feel them no matter what. Now, once you've done all that, this is where the fun begins. Start to mix and match the rhythms, sing them, sing melodies out loud, and those melodies match any of these rhythms on this page. So once you've done this checklist, anything is possible, and you can start doing stuff like this. Check it out. Now, there's one groove in particular that once I learned it and got it under my hands, it completely transformed my confidence and abilities on the drums and my sense of pocket and groove enormously. So if you want to do the same for your drumming, check out this video right here.